Hi guys, Mr. Brain Gaming here, bringing you a drift build for the Skyline R34 V-Spec 2. Now, I've not done anything like this in the past. I've not done a video on it, but I do tune my own cars. I don't use like the storefronts tunes. And a lot of people on my streams have asked like, okay, what tune are you using? And I'm like, I use my own tunes. I don't specifically use anyone else's, because I tend to tune my cars a lot differently to what other people would do. Most people will focus on, you know, some people don't like too much power, some people like a lot of power. I'm just the type of person to usually just tune the car to the max, and then we'll carry on, like, we'll worry from there. So right now we're just gonna pick a little simple design. Ooh, Dragon Ball Z, bro. This one is pretty. I find with the Skylines, just leaving it as bog standard colour just looks the best. Or I could use a white one. I haven't had a white one. Oh my god, such a sexy car. Alright, so we brought this now. And what we're going to do is we're just literally just not focus on any engine swaps or anything like that. Just literally tune it as quick as we can, and, you know, get to the max power of this engine. And then we'll worry about the tune setup from there after that.
Alright, dude. Let me know what you need.
So I'll be back once the tune's finished, once I finish buying all the parts. Right, so we are back. I just put all the tuning parts, like springs, you know, brakes, engine upgrades, put all that in. I haven't done tyres just yet. I've done tyres, but I want to talk to you about the dimensions and stuff like the front tyres and the rear tyres. So we'll get into that as soon as this. But first thing you want to do, this is a rear-wheel drive setup, guys. I don't drift four-wheel drive. I feel like four-wheel drive is just too easy on this. If you're drifting for style sort of thing, I'd go with rear-wheel drive. But if you're drifting for fun, I don't know, you mess about with your mates, just want to like just do some fun stuff, I'd go all-wheel drive. But you're not gonna be able to do the long corners, or you know, it's just rear-wheel drive. To me, it's just a lot more fun. I know I just contradicted myself with saying that four-wheel drive is fun if you're with your friends, but when you're doing it single player, you know, and you're dodging cars and stuff like that, rear-wheel drive is just the best way to go. So this is a rear-wheel drive setup. But like I said, tyres, I go with race tyre compound. I don't go with anything else. Seeing as this car is fully tuned and it's got a max power of, like, let's have a look, it's just stupid, 767 pounds of torque. So that's got a lot of fucking torque. So you're gonna need as much grip as you can get for when the tyres do start spinning up. Front tyres, we've gone from the second to last, the 275. You don't want too much width, seeing as the front tyre is the one that's going to be directioning. Too much width, it's not going to be directing very well. So yeah, just picture it a big, I don't know, it's just not going to be directing very well. Rear tyre, like I said, with the grip, go full out on the rear tyres. Everything else when it comes to engine though is fully upgraded. Rims, it doesn't really matter too much about rims. I don't even know what rims. You know what? I never know what rims to pick. You know what? We're just going to go with these. Right. Where are they gone? You know what? I'm just going to slap it. Yeah, we'll just slap them on it. It doesn't matter for the sake of the video. Rims, in my personal opinion, you're either going to lose a couple of kilograms and it's not going to affect anything. Just go. I don't really worry about the dimension, the actual size of the rims. So just, my personal opinion, just go one up. Right. Now, body kit. Normally leave a Skyline standard, but yeah, we'll put that on it. Put the Nismo kit on it. Nismo, baby. I think I'm going to leave the spoiler standard. I'm a very boring person when it comes to body kits. But there we go. Right, so that should be all done by now. Yep, I think that's all done. Right. So now you want to go to tuning. And basically, the way this works is lower the tyre pressure. The lower the pressure is, the more of the tyres are going to be sat on the floor. So when you're you know, driving along, more of the tyres will be planted on the floor. So basically more grip, if you will. If you watch drag racing cars, you know, the big tire cars, like the big drag cars, if you watch it in slow motion, you'll see the tires start to ripple. That's because they've got low PSI, so it gets more grip. So the more grip, the more PSI, the less getting planted. So I normally put this to about 36 and then on the front, but then crank it way up on the back to about 40, 45. But like I said, I will be, when we get into the actual game, I will mess about with this. Right now, this doesn't really matter. Just put it down to whatever you can. And as soon as we actually get into the game, we'll have a look. So camber, it doesn't really matter about camber when it comes to I haven't noticed any real difference personally. Put it on 3. See, if you're playing Forza 5, the difference between Horizon 2 and Forza 5, obviously Forza 5 Motorsports, it is a simulator, so it's like trying to be, when you get a car sideways, it's trying to like impersonate a car to the max it can, whereas Horizon is just like an arcadey sort of thing. So the way the cars act in this game aren't how they would act in real life. You got sideways. So any roll bars, you want them sort of stiff, not too stiff though. I don't know why I put it up that high. Put it a bit more stiffer. What this is going to do, it's going to stiffen up the car. That's all I can tell you right now. It's literally going to stiffen up the car. It's going to make it be less, you know, froggy, like jumping around and stuff. We'll crank this right down. Don't want it low. So springs again, you want them sort of stiff. You don't want the car like bouncing around when you're in sideways. That's not a good thing. Dampening, now this is where you want it soft, because when you're going over the bumps and stuff, so when your car's going out sideways and it's going over bumps, you do want it softer, more soft in the front, because you've got the more weight in the front due to the engine and stuff. Bump stiffness, we'll put that down as well. Aero, don't have to worry about that. Differential, here we go. Do you know what? I forgot to put the differential on. I'll be right back putting the differential on. Right, so I'm back. I got the differential, and I had to go get a gearbox as well, because what happened was, when I finished the tune, I finished upgrading it, I took it to go and make it rear-wheel drive. Now what that did was, because I took it and changed the whole drive shaft, it got rid of the differential, put a stock one on, and got rid of the gearing and put a stock gearbox on. So I had to go and buy a new differential and gearbox. But we're back. So what you want to be doing now is on acceleration and deceleration on a rear-wheel drive Skyline, put it straight up to 100, and that should be it for now. Right, so we're just gonna go and take it out on the out on the road. Someone is tweeting me right now. You dupe. Alright, so we're just gonna go and take it out, and by all means, we are not done with this. We've got a gearing to do. We've got to like it's just mainly gearing from now on, I think, because the Skyline is a pretty simple car to tune. Especially for a rear-wheel drive drift, it's just got so much power, and it's just such a good car to slide. Thank you for that Ford GT40. Right, so what you want to do now is go straight to cars, go down to tune car, and then go to gearing. So you want to be making this hell of a lot longer, because it is a drift car. You're not going to be using gear 5, 6, etc. too much. So you want to be making sure the second gear, third gear, and fourth gear are just nice. Like, they really are nice. Just, because that's the only gears you're really going to be using when it comes to sliding. So put this to about 333 for now, and then later on you just work out and find out what's better for you. Right, so as you can tell already, third gear is like really long. Look how long that is. That's going to be nice. So second gear, boom, straight off the bat, it's like literally sideways. We're going to avoid that GT40 again. So your second gear is going to be for your little corners, and then your third gear is going to be for these big little hill climbs up here. You just got loads of power to power you through. Make sure you don't short shift it like I did, because you just lose all power. Like, I shifted it straight to third. But yeah, that's basically it. If you have got anything else, like you're worried about gear lengths and stuff, just literally go back into the car, tune like the tuning, and just stretch out them gears if they're not long enough, or you feel like they're too long, just shorten them. All you literally have to do, if you like you don't actually have a clue what to do, this is how it basically works, and this is the easiest way I can tell you. The more this way, the shorter your gears are, and the slower your car is going to be. The longer this way, unless you've got like a Bugatti Veyron on cocaine, nitrous and all that stuff, you want to literally push this for as long as you can. So if the gears are too long and you feel like your car is just bogging out, as soon as you go sideways, your car's going blah, 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 and just losing power. That's because you've got this slider too much to the left. So you want to like bump it up a bit. I'll bump this one up because third gear was a bit too long and boisterous. So I'll put it to 49. And then come back straight into here. And if you haven't got anything else, like these are the fine tuning, so you can make these like fifth gear. You can just do all these separately, do your gears separately. But we won't push into that. I'll probably talk about that in another episode if I continue to do these videos. But yeah, there you go guys. I hope you enjoyed this video of me tuning a Skyline. I would definitely, if you guys wanted some more of these videos, I'll definitely do some more. But that's only if you guys are interested in them. If not, I'll carry on doing like my Forza drift montages and stuff. But for now guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed drifting. Peace!